So guys, I counted that in my case, in a year, I can save up to 600 euros if I use this electric bike every second ride to my job. If winters were a bit warmer here, so I could save up to 1200 euros per year, but it is not my case. If you're like me, wanna save some money, let's look at this bike closer. A20 emailed me and said if I want to test their bike, but I didn't answer at the same second. I googled about them and saw one fact that they're giving 10-year warranty on their frame and 1-year warranty on other components, including battery. So I thought, why not? I should take this bike for a review. This is probably one of the best value for your money, because it costs a bit more than $1,000 and it rides really cool. This time I will make my first video about this bike, but I want to make more. I want to ride this bike as many days as I can to my main job. And after some time, I think around half a year maybe, I will do another review. Of course, when it will be warm outside. So I will save money, I will get more fit. And did you see the prices of the fuel? They're getting higher and higher, and this disturbs me. And of course, I just want to have fun with electricity. What we're gonna do today is we're gonna imitate the trip to my job and we'll try to come back home. So it will be around 40 kilometers trip, and we will check if this bike will be capable of traveling this distance. But that is not all. The weather in my country is particularly nasty today. It is around 2 degrees Celsius outside, but it feels like -2. And this will be the real hard test for this bike because it is cold outside. And because of the heavy rider, my weight with equipment is around 100 kilos. Okay guys, let's go, and while I'm riding, I will tell you everything about this bike. And first what I will show you is unboxing. Oh, and delivery, it was lightning fast. Honestly, I didn't expect to get it so fast. They declare delivery up to 10 days if you live in Europe and up to 7 days if you live in United Kingdom, but in my case it took around 3 days. It's very fast. The unboxing was also fast because I had a helper. This guy here is a really helpful unboxer. But seriously, A20 is packing their bikes meticulously, and I didn't find any scratch on that bike thanks to this soft material that the bike was wrapped in. What else in the box? The charger, pedals, very cheap phone holder that I really didn't want to use because I was afraid that my iPhone would fall off. Manuals, some wrenches, thank you for this. And a pump that also doesn't look very reliable, but it is a free stuff, what can I say, and it makes its job perfectly. So I want to admit that this bicycle looks really awesome. 20-inch FAT tires, front shock absorbers, disc brakes, Shimano Tourney 7-speed gear, very easy to manage 3-button computer, USB-A, you can charge your phone right on the way, a front LED lamp that you can turn on here on the handlebar, and a rare flashing red light was also included with the batteries. IPX5 water resistance, that means that you can ride this bicycle when it's raining outside. Removable 36-volt 10.4 amp hour battery. I really like that it is a foldable bike, and I think that it is the most convenient thing about it, and it is one of the best form factors. You can put it in your trunk and take it out whenever you want. Electric motor is brushless, it's very important, and it is quite powerful, 500 watts. Okay, so these were a good points, and now the bad ones, what I didn't like right after unpacking. First of all, battery is rattling around in the frame, so I had to do a modification. It's very easy, I just sticked soft material on 3M tape, and now it holds inside as it should. The second issue with the bike that I saw right after unpacking is when you fold your bike and then unfold it, this cable needs to be always adjusted because it sticks to the pedal mechanism, so you always have to pull it back. Third, bike has no mud guards, so you have to buy it separately, but it's really needed if you will ride it on dirt.
This guy has no mud guards, and this is awful. Look at this. Whoa.
But for FAT tires, it wouldn't be easy to find such mud guards. Yes, you can buy these mud guards on AliExpress that are made for A20F, but they cost $40.
What I also don't like about this bicycle is that these things are moving. And this one is also, it's not a throttle, this one is throttle.
So that is all what I noticed right after unpacking. Before riding, I need to do some adjustments of the brakes and to tighten all the notes, and I was good to go. European version of the bicycle can go up to 25 kilometers per hour. It has 4 modes of cycling. Zero mode, you can pedal without assistance of the motor. First mode assists you up to 15 kilometers per hour. Second and third up to 20 and 25 kilometers per hour. You have to start your ride with your legs, and only after some 5, maybe 10 seconds it starts to assist you. But I needed more and I reprogrammed it. I contacted the technical support of ADO. How can I reprogram this bicycle so that it could run with no pedaling? And they answered me. Attention, they replied me in 9 minutes on Saturday. It is really fantastic. And now I have the third mode where I can start a motor without pedaling. But when I was riding on my whole trip, I was pedaling and helping my bike to ride. Because first of all, I was afraid that the battery was not gonna be capable of moving my heavy body from A to B. I stopped, started lots of times because of the traffic lights, and that also drained lots of battery power. I was riding asphalt, mud, wet surfaces, and as I said, it was around 2 degrees of Celsius, so it was quite cold. And that is the result of my real test. Okay, so that is all. Battery is gone, and it's like 33 kilometers on the battery. GPS showed 33.8 kilometers. And then I tried to ride this bike without a motor on zero mode. But guys, it is very difficult. We are both very heavy. So I called my wife. We put the bike in the trunk and my journey was finished. And you know what? I liked my journey. My physical form is not the best at this point, and this bike compensates for it easily. Also, it is comfortable to ride bumps and holes with these big fat tires, and of course front shock absorbers. And I liked cruise control. You hold the throttle for 5 seconds and then you don't need to hold it. The throttle holds automatically. This adds lots of comfort to the ride if you like going on the straight road. And as you can see, this bicycle is really dirty after the ride, so I couldn't take it to my home and I washed it. I was not afraid to wash it because, as I said, it has IPX5 water resistance. So in my case, if I want to go with this bike to my job, I would have to charge it somewhere there. And on summer, I think that this bicycle will be capable to go more kilometers with my weight. So okay guys, I do not recommend buying this bike for women and kids because it's really heavy. You know, my wife almost cannot even raise it from the ground because it's really heavy. Instead of this A20F, I recommend you to look at the A20 Plus or A16. Those models have no fat tires and they are much lighter. So despite the fact that this company is very young, it was born just in 2020, ADO is like abbreviation of these Oasis. I found 4 models on their site. I will leave a link in description. And as I see they're trying really hard, just look at the support. This A20F fat bike is made for man or for a strong woman. And if you're one of those, please see a link in description for this bike. If I manage to get a promo code from ADO, I will also leave it in the description below. And guys, don't forget about mudguards. I'm gonna buy 1 pair for myself, that's for sure. So that's it guys. As I said, I will keep using this bike and I will make another review in a couple of months because it's snowing outside. I cannot ride it right now. My name is Evgeny. If you didn't know, subscribe to my channel if you didn't yet, but with the bell. And have a nice day. Всем добра!